What is up? So this is the beginning of my new journey for my trading on the road. So yeah, I am going to be converting my Chevy Equinox 2008 into a on the road camper for that I'm going to be using to take on this little adventure of full-time trading. So yeah, I'm going to be converting it, and the first things first to do is to take care of a few important things. Like first, I gotta oh shit, what the hell? Fucking bee. Well, first things first is I got a sunroof, moonroof thing, and I'm gonna seal that completely shut because I no longer want to use that to be lifting up or down or anything. So I'm gonna seal that up as best I can. I gotta plug one of my tires as well. I think in the end I'm gonna end up getting 4 brand new tires, but so seal up the moonroof, sunroof, and take out my car seats. And right now, I'm about to start taking out the car seats. About to go to the homie crib, and I'm going to borrow some tools, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that going. And then I'll see you on the next part. Yeah, so from this point on, I'm gonna go ahead and do voiceover. So while I'm in the beginning of working on my vehicle, I went over to the homie house where they have the tools where I can work on getting this car together. So the first things first is I had to work on getting the seats out. But first I had to unplug these plugs. I think they were like the seat warmer plugs or the electric for the seat was that, and it took me a little minute to get it unplugged and all that stuff because this is my first time removing a car seat. So yeah, but I did eventually get it unplugged, and then I did eventually get the car seat out, thank God. But I didn't have the part of me getting the car seat out. It was such a struggle. I had to skip over a couple of things. Also kept forgetting to record, but you get the gist. All right, once I got these back seats and the front passenger seat completely out, I then had to go ahead and start plugging up the 2 tires that I got. I only filmed one that I plugged, but I did this to both tires, and it is 10 times cheaper to do than going to get fresh new tires immediately. And plus me at the moment, I'm trying to save as much money as possible, so all I did was go buy these tire kits, plug kits. They cost between $9 and $20. Yeah, and once you get them, it usually gives you the directions on how to plug it, or you can go on YouTube and Google or whatever so you can get directions. But I'll give my little bit of direction here. But you grab the little hook thingy, this little screw thing, is to make, first you find the hole that the air is coming out of on your tire, and then you put this tool in, and you push it forward and backward for a while till the hole gets pretty much smooth enough. And once you do that, it makes the hole big enough to where you can plug it with a rubber piece. So once you do this part, you then get the rubber piece that I had earlier, put the cement glue stuff on, and then you put that the same way into the tire like I did before when I was making the hole bigger. Once you do that, you plug the tire, and once it's fully set in there and sealed up, you put the flaps, you lay them flat to where once you start to drive, you then, they'll eventually get smashed further down, further sealing the hole that you just plugged. And believe me, this works because ever since I plugged these tires up, and this is a while ago, they're still good. The only thing is now I will be getting eventually 4 brand new tires. I just wanted to make sure I finally got the tires plugged up, and as you can see, I got the air compressor, which I recommend everybody should have one of these things. It's a jumper box and an air compressor. Dude, this has saved me 80 billion times in my crappy car life. So, but yeah, I got that done, and the next thing I'll be doing is putting these little beady mirrors on. But yeah, always have one of these on deck, man. All right, now since I know I'm going to be using the back of my car for obviously living in a bunch of storage, and I know I'm not going to be looking directly through my head mirror all the time to see what's behind me, so I knew obviously I needed these little 360 rear view mirror attachments. So I put one on my left mirror and my right mirror. Yeah, these things are only $10. At least the cheapest one I found at Walmart. So yeah, they got some kind of adhesive thing on the back of them, and all you gotta do is just apply it anywhere you want. I put mine on the outer part of the the furthest towards the outside than the car part of the mirror, but I'm thinking about actually getting a couple of more so I can put some closer to me too. But these things do work wonders. It helps me park better and, you know, see what's kind of around me more, especially since I can't really look through the back part of my car as much, or even sometimes on my blind spots. So yeah, these things are a wonder. I advise anybody to get these as well. Even just get them. These I feel like should be attached to every car automatically, in my opinion.
Yeah. So part of my build looks like when I was going to work this morning, my windshield or my moonroof glass thing flew off my car, and you know, like 100 feet in the air, and came down crashing and completely shattered. And the thing that's like a little pull drawer so you can block the sun when you're not using it, that flew out too. So now I'm at Home Depot having to buy temporary plexiglass so I can make me a temporary moonroof until I can figure out some concoction to fix that. So yeah, this camper, this SUV conversion build thing is gonna be quite the doozy.
So after getting the plexiglass, I had to head back to my storage unit in order to pretty much put it on. And whenever I put it onto my roof, it was a little bit short by a couple of inches. So what I did was I got some cardboard that I have extra in my storage and ripped it up to piece. Well, at least for the ends that I need to cover for the roof. I put the plexiglass down, and then I cut like long piece of cardboard off the side of it so I can have it on both ends. And then yeah, so whenever I put it on the roof, you'll see that the cardboard is going underneath the plexiglass that covers up the little empty space that I left, that I couldn't find a large enough plexiglass to cover. So after putting that down and measuring it out and laying it flat, I then have I bought what is it called? Flex tape. I got that flex tape. It's waterproof, so I won't have to worry about the cardboard pieces that I have covering up the extra space that the plexiglass couldn't. So it won't get like damaged from weather or rain through or whatever the hell. So I use a flex tape and tape that down across the building. Across the the plexiglass, covering up all the empty spaces and all that stuff. So yeah, and that was a good fix as far as I'm concerned, or the best I could do at the moment.
Alright, so I finally did the freaking moonroof, so that's what I did. Look at that. Use some that flexi shit. Use that tape with some plexiglass that measured across to the perfect length of my moonroof. So yeah, that's how that's looking right now. And to go from the bottom, so you look at this. You see, that's pretty solid. I did use some cardboard on the sides where I had a little bit of space, so we'll see how that works. Put flex grip across all that. I have yet for it to rain, and when it does rain, yeah, like right here on the edges, everything is tight. I hope to God it blocks out the leakage, because if this blocks out the leakage that I mainly get even when I had the moonroof, then that would be great, especially while converting it. But yeah, but now I need to make something to cover this so I won't be, destroyed by the sunlight. So I think I'm gonna make that out of cardboard. All right, so I just shoved that little piece of cardboard up in there. That is very temporary. This is literally this is convertible SUV 1.0. It's gonna be looking a little severely practical for a little minute, but eventually it'll be worked out. Quick day of my life, just doing some trading. That's what I do, and then after this, okay, this is crazy. So I'm in my storage unit. I'm having to grab these speakers up here. There's actually two of them, twin shelf speakers. I've had those in my storage in my eBay store for about, it has definitely been over a year. It's like probably a year and 3 months, maybe not even 6 months, but a year and 3 months, maybe almost a year and a half. But they finally sold. I had them listed for like around $200, and it took. And I've had a couple of offers over the time, but every time somebody tried to offer me, they'd be like $20, $30, $50, and I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not taking that low for shelf speakers. Those things are expensive. And these are like apparently vintage, made in England. Why? How do I know? Because I actually got these speakers when I was for free while I was delivering. So some people had stuff on the side of on the front of their lawn, and they had like a sign that said free. And I asked them, hey, can I take these speakers? And I grabbed them, listed them, and it's taken over a year and 3 months plus to finally sell them. And I sold them today for $100. That's a pretty decent profit. So, in my opinion, it's not just a decent profit; it's a good profit. It's an over 100% profit, or just that, because I get it for free. So, let me grab these motherfuckers down. Up. Looks like it's charging. Now this is the solder stuff. Alright, so I've already went through and tested the Blue 80 box. I can actually turn the TV on. I can turn my PlayStation on. I can charge my phone, my iPad, and many other things. And how am I going to keep it powered on the road? Well, I got this solar power panel as well, of the same brand, so it's compatible. So basically, whenever I'm not charging it on like a wall outlet or something, then I can use my solar power to charge it up. And that's only if it's sunny out, so which is sunny every day usually, so I'll get power from that. And also I got extra cords to charge it with my car. Like I could just plug it into a cigarette lighter and I can charge it that way. So I got 3 ways to charge it: by solar power, my vehicle, and wall outlet. Now that I got my power source and all that finished, I got a window covers. So I had bought a set of window covers, and I think it was only just for the passenger and the backside seat. I'm gonna deal with that first, and then I'll eventually get one for the front windshield and the back one for the the hatchback. The goal is to cut out some cardboard and shape it to the window shape, and then cover that with window covers that I got, which are black. And so yeah, but right now what I'm gonna do is I gotta go get some cardboard to cut out from my store. So I'm gonna stop there I also gotta potentially find a stapler or something to sew it with, so I can connect shit. Alright, so I'm at my storage unit, and I got the cardboard, and I just drew a tracing of the window for my left passenger. So I'm gonna cut this up and see if it fits right, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up with the black shades. Go ahead and cut up the other windows out of the cardboard now. Alright, so I finally cut my 4 windows, my driver, passenger, and my 2 backseat window covers. So that's 4 pieces. But what I need left is I need a cardboard cutout for that, and a cardboard cutout for the windshield. But I think I'm gonna, obviously
when I create these, I'm gonna put deflectors in them, like that silver stuff. So like what I'll get for the front, I'm gonna infuse with these. Like I'm gonna cut them into shape to this as well, so it'll be that much more protecting. So like for instance, if somebody's trying to look into the car and then they try to flash a flashlight, it's just gonna deflect, and they gonna be like, wait, what the hell? I can't even see nowhere near inside this goddamn car. So, and that's what I want. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I also got to create 2 more pieces for these windows. So, I actually got 4 more pieces I got to create. But before I create them, I'm gonna make these first. And once I know these are good, then I'll make the others. And then maybe I'll make even a full detailed video explaining how to make window covers DIY instead of spending the absurd amount of money that they usually ask for Amazon or on eBay or even in stores like Walmart. Like you can get, if you were to get these window covers anywhere else, like size, shape, and fit, it'll probably cost you like almost $100 for your specific car. Or you can cut them into shape yourself. Find some free cardboard, cut it into shape, and then the only thing you'll probably have to pay for after that, maybe magnets if you wanted to magnetize on there, or Velcro if you want to Velcro it on, or like the type of fabric you want to cover this with. You know, what I did specifically this time, I actually bought little cheap window cover fabric off Amazon. I'm gonna test that out first. I know it's just gonna be a tester because eventually I'm gonna take it down, because what I'm doing for testing first is before I even put the deflectors on, I'm just gonna cover it up with fabric. And then I'm going to do like a little practice test run somewhere, spend the night somewhere, and see how dark I can get it covered once I got them all made. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So I got the 4 pieces, and yeah, let's try to get this shit covered. What is up? So now I'm on the phase of the part where I'm going to start trying to make the frame for the back of the, you know, for the setup for the camper. But I'm starting with the desk side, so I'm gonna try to fill. I think the last thing I want to build is the bed and storage and shit. But one of the first things I'm gonna be working on is forming a frame. I got some wood back here. I'm about to go to somewhere where I can use some tools, and I'm gonna try my best to get this layout formed up. All right, so this is how this is gonna be. Recently, I had posted a while ago on my story about my current situation, especially after I had like made a few achievements in, you know, trading basically in the stock market. Don't know me or whatever, I'm Shawn. Obviously, this is my channel, and this is where I'm going to be posting a bunch of progress of what I'm doing, you know, on this new journey, and this is my plan. So yeah, like a little bit ago, I had like made a couple of achievements on the stock market. I made $10,000 within 3 months, and then I had like my first $1,000 day. I've been trading heavily the last 2 years, but I've been invested in the market for about 5, and I've been studying it for just over, maybe a little over 6 years. And then I've been profitable over these last couple of years, and it's just making me think very hard. Like, it's just been on my mind constantly. And I work a 9-to-5 job while doing this, and also have an eBay side gig as well, so that helps me make money. And I've been doing that, paying the bills, being very comfortable. And the only thing that I always have the issue with is my 9-to-5 jobs. I work 9-to-5 jobs, and then eventually they just turn on you after a while, at least me. And it just seems like I just don't like to work in that environment anymore. I just hate to have to work for somebody and then the way they treat people. And that's the majority of every business, especially corporate businesses that are just trying to like get bigger and bigger. You know, that's how they treat people, basically like dollar signs and not like humans. And I hate that, because if you want to make a decent living and be able to pay bills, at least you got to work those jobs, or you work for a mom or pop shop, and usually they hire people close to them, so it's really hard to make money, kind of. But in that way, and sustain it for 20 plus years and actually retire on it. So I thought about this stuff heavily recently, and then my lease is coming up to an end recently, in November, and I've been thinking like I don't even want to work my job anymore at all, and I definitely sure as hell don't want to sign another lease with my current apartment. Not that I hate the area and living in the apartment, I just know that I give away so much money that could be used to do other things that benefits me rather than me. I mean, this does benefit me. I live in an apartment, I pay my rent, and it works out. But the amount of money I'm paying for that time and the time that I do spend here when I'm not working or doing anything else, to me, in my mindset, it started to like not really meet the dollars that I'm spending. I'm giving all this money away, almost $1,000 a month, just to be here. You know, I could do the same shit anywhere else. So basically, I'll say 3 days prior to filming this video, my job that I work at, the Amazon delivery service partner, whatever, my current one that I work at, their contract was ended by Amazon. So basically that business closed. I'm without a job now as of 3 days. But the thing with that is, it's not hard to get a job. I don't mind losing these jobs or whatever, but that's because I've built a way of making money other than this 9-to-5 job. All right, so in this part of the video, I recently got some fans finally from my little camper conversion. So I decided to try to practice like sleeping in my car one of these nights recently. I didn't record anything, but I'll say I started to sleep around midnight, and then I woke up around 3 a.m. because I started sweating, I started getting hot, so which obviously gave me a red flag. I need to be able to cool off at nighttime, even when it's in the fall. Sometimes in the fall, just being in that contained air box of a car, you can build up perspiration, you know, heat, condensation, all that stuff. So I recently ordered 2 different types of fans. I got this one that hooks up on the car seat, and then I got a portable one which I can literally move all around the car. So this one would be always like attached to the back seat, which is the one I'm gonna hook up on this video. And this one is just it's the portable one, so like, you know, I can hang it from something in the car, or I can just have it placed on the dash or right on the passenger side of me, or basically this is the movable one. This other one is strictly for the headrest, so it'll always be there, and it can be like oh shit, give me a second. All right, that was a quick phone call I had to deal with because I am doing a bunch of shit right now, having to move and get my car converted up. So what I'm gonna do now is, this is the one that says vehicle fan. The vehicle fan dual-headed thing. So I didn't get it had one where it had like an extended handle, but I don't think I need that now. So I'm just gonna hook this up. So let me go to my car. All right, so I'm gonna put it right here on behind the driver's seat, because my bed is on the passenger side right here. As you can see, look at that, that's the bed. And usually when I'm sleeping, laying, I'm probably gonna be laying like this. Or sometimes I guess I could lay this direction depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, the point of this thing is for anything. I mean, so far so good. Right out the package, it looks good. Got the buttons right here at the top for the power, and it's dual power, so each button is for each side. This one is right here. It can do all types of stuff. Oh shit! I mean, that's pretty much all it can do. I guess it's rechargeable. Huh. Let's see. So it has so good. It does feel good. At first, I thought I had to keep this car on concern and charge it with the USB-C from a USB ports, and this is the serial light that came with it. Got 2 USB ports on it. So mostly when I'm using this fan, it's gonna be attached to these batteries that I got, and I got 3 Blue Eddy batteries. One for like my stronger power things, like for instance, I'm thinking about getting a microwave. And I got 2 smaller batteries that's gonna pretty much power everything else, like my cell phone charging my jumper box, keeping my car fridge on. And trying to buy my way out of that life for a long time, and I finally feel like I kind of achieved it. I need to adjust my life to what I'm currently doing so it can make sense what I plan to do for the future. By me losing my 9-to-5 job, with doing the eBay stuff, finding stuff and posting that online, and then doing stock market, I've been making more of my money lately from the market. It's been literally beating out my 9-to-5 job. So out of nowhere, my 9-to-5 job became a side hustle like my eBay, and they were making nearly the same amount of money, almost. Well, I'm making a little bit more at Amazon, obviously, but they were making a couple $100s for me to be good. And I'm getting money at the market, so I'm paying bills, I'm doing all that stuff, but I want to save and do stuff further. And since I've been on this process of investing, I want to keep doing it more, and I want to do it that's it, and eBay. And I don't want to have to show up at a job and be forced to do some work I don't want to do. I don't want to sign another lease on an apartment, because that's a contract I have to keep for a whole year, meaning I have to consistently pay them a month, no matter what. But the thing is, with the way I make my money, how I'm doing it, isn't what I want to do while being forced to have a contract with a place that I'm just paying money at.
You gotta test it out. Like what if I'm? Oh shit! I'm just leaning back. I can just tell, like on a extremely hot day, like I'll definitely need this and that portable fan that I bought extra. But on like a regular chill day, like today, maybe it's like 70, somewhere in between 70 and 80. This would be good. But if it's beyond that, yeah, you're just gonna have hot air blowing on you probably. But you can also still put these in like front of ice or something cool, and it'll help that maybe. But so yeah, so far so good. These it works and feels good. It makes noise loud, so if you're trying to watch something at the same time while blowing it, then you might have some issues. But unless you got headphones, you're good. So yeah, just installed my first fan into my car build. Until the next time.
I make as little as $20 a day at times. I post my progress, but I only post the really good parts of it, the ones that make me feel like I'm achieving stuff. But when it's just like $20 a day type stuff, or so it's kind of different, but like when you work a 9-to-5, you just work every day, you work your schedule, boom, you get paid every 2 weeks or every week or whatever. But now I got a new plan. So crazily, also before I go further, but with the DSP job, it's very easy to go get other jobs. So I can always go and get another job, but I'm more like just taking a break because I'm getting my plan into fruition. So after losing my job, damn, what the hell? I forgot where I was at. Oh yeah, so after losing the job and me just taking a break from applying for 9-to-5 jobs, which I'm not saying I'm gonna not work at them forever, but at the moment I'm taking a break. My lease ends in November. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So with all that being said, so by November I should be out of my apartment and getting another storage unit so I can put some of my stuff in there. And what I'm currently doing is converting my current SUV that I currently drive into basically a livable camper conversion. I'm deciding before I bring myself to sign another lease at a place, I'm going to live in my car for the beginning part of 2026, because even when my lease ends, I can still live in the apartment. Like I can still pay the month-to-month lease or month-to-month rent until I'm ready to go, which is going to be at the end of the year. So I'll be living in the car. I'm right now in the process of building it. It's a slow process, but I am documenting it. So eventually I will have a video of the whole process of me creating it and then eventual takeoff. Because what I plan on doing is living in the car and traveling and trading and living like that for as long as I can for as long as I can take it, until I feel like, oh, screw this, I need a crib again, and I can get an apartment if I wanted to. I'll just sign for an apartment and then go back to the regular 9-to-5 life, because I couldn't handle being a homeless and trader, investor, or whatever. But yeah. So to prepare me for this situation, I've even leading up to this video, I've been buying everything I need, buying a bunch of things, pretty much in the car ready, and like you will eventually see this. But the point of this video is to me explaining the process, like or the plan of what I'm planning to do, and this is what I hope for. So my hope is to survive all of 2026 like doing this, but we'll see. But in the first month or two, it might be hard, but it'll be a learning process. But at the moment, I think I got all of the essentials that I think I need in the very beginning when I start doing this. Because and even before thing. And yeah, so I'm converting that, and yeah, I'm gonna be online, or I'm gonna be investing, trading, and doing eBay. And if push come to shove, I may work a 9-to-5 job for like a month or two, maybe. It just really depends how desperate I need money. But even in this moment, while living in an apartment and I losing my job, I'm not worried at all, and I'm not desperate for anything. So I mean, my rent's already paid up and everything, so the plan is to just do that. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy big step. This is the thing I've been thinking about doing for a very long time, for years. I've been thinking about doing this for years, just living free, you know, being able to travel and making money. Because the hardest thing before me ever getting into the stock market, or even getting back into my eBay business, I was just stuck here in St. Louis, working a 9-to-5 job, signing these lease contracts, basically completely nailing myself to the ground here. And I'm done with that. I need a voluntary vacation for once in my life. So this is where it begins right here. So yeah, I'm making my camper conversion. You'll eventually see some videos on that. But this is how I really want to do it though. Like on this channel, which is my personal one, Shawn, everything simplified. I'm gonna post progress and documentation of what I'm doing and how I'm doing and why I'm doing it and all that. But for true like molded videos where you're just seeing me live happy in my car and stuff, I may post it here, but most of it's gonna go on my skateboard channel. And because eventually I got to make an update for that channel, because that channel is solely based here in St. Louis and skating, but it can be traveling. So what I'll do is with that channel is just in the converted car camper while skateboarding across the country and trading and doing that and stuff. So if you want to know what that, if you want to check me out there and here, just subscribe to both, or just subscribe here, subscribe if you even are interested in seeing this journey, or see me bust their bail, who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much the process. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching and listening to me. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's a crazy decision, but I'm fully set on it.